The happiest people don't have the best of everything. They just make the best of everything.
Wow.
And yeah, it's pretty amazing because I mean, in life, we all have something we're going through. And I mean, we've talked about this on numerous of calls, but it's all about what you focus on. There's going to be some good in everything you're going through, no matter what the situation. And then the other one is this right here: challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what make life meaningful.
Inch by inch, play by play, till we're done. Till we're done. It's who's willing to fight that's gonna make it. It's who's willing to fight for the inches that's gonna make it. Together. We're doing this together. All of us are in this together. You have to be willing to take a stand for somebody else's life when they're not willing to stand for their own. But at the same accord, you cannot do that without taking a stand for your own life as well. Life's a game of inches. It starts with 1 inch. It starts with that text message. It starts with that phone call. It starts with a smile. It starts with a hello, how are you? We're working towards getting to a better life for everybody. What does team stand for that Mr. Thomas always says? Together, each achieves more. We're doing this together as a team. Somebody right now that we know is crying to sleep at night. Somebody we know right now is holding their child saying, I don't know how I'm gonna buy groceries. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but we're gonna do this. Somebody is tired of living paycheck to paycheck. Somebody's tired of living their life based on their boss's rules when their boss doesn't have a boss. They're the boss of their own life. Somebody right now is sick and tired of not having enough money at the end of the month to go take their kids to McDonald's to buy them a freaking Happy Meal.
In order to do something great, we're gonna have to step out of the idea of us that's reflected on us by people who think they know who we are. See, the truth is, you're two people at once. You're human being and human becoming. And both of those versions are sometimes at odds, but when you get them to line up, you can do incredible things. And what every single one of these people have in common is that they've realized the human being and the human becoming, and they've appreciated the human they used to be. Whether that was because they made mistakes or they had victories, because the thought of what they're doing in a positive way shapes where they're going. And oftentimes what we do is we dwell on our mistakes. We create this scary world of a prison in our mind that projects out into our reality of who we think we are in a negative way, and it traps us in a way that we can't do anything more. And then what happens is we start to project that into our reality where it changes the way we live. You know, you can be in love with a person who loves you back, but if you're in your mind, you don't love yourself. All you see in yourself are what? The flaws. So all you see in their love is the flaw. See, everything that we see outwards is what is happening inside of us.
Keep the faith. You gotta keep the faith. Now, I know we listen to these things and they seem motivational and inspirational, but they mean more. If we listen to the words, he says, he talked about don't take your eyes off your dreams. Well, faith is the key to your dreams. The way what it says now, faith is the substance of things that we hope for and the evidence of things that are not seen. Faith is the key to all of this stuff. And here's what I want. I want to make sure you hear clearly. It is not the money in the bank that is the key to success. It's not the people you know that is the key to success. I have seen people lose their jobs and come to me. I talk to people all the time. I just lost everything. You're in the best place you ever could be. How could that possibly be? I said, well, you talk to me as if you don't believe. But a person that does believe, believes that everything happens to them for their good, to their advantage. And so if I find myself in a circumstance or a situation, it must be for my good. But perspective is everything. If I see it negative, then the steps I'm gonna take are gonna be away from faith. But if I see it positive, the steps I'm gonna take are along the path of faith.
So the thing you have to embrace and accept is that if someone's done it, you can do it. So why don't most people do it? Man, there's so many reasons. There are as many reasons to try to answer that question as there are people. I don't know. To me, if you're going to do something, let's do it. If you're going to participate, let's play to win. So I want you to write this down. Am I playing to win? Am I playing to win? You're the only person that can answer that. Now, if I saw your calendar, I could answer that for you, but I don't see all your calendars.
You know, we invested in our business, but what else you invested in? What about your health? I take 2 walks a day. I got up this morning at 5 o'clock doing 3.1 miles. This afternoon, I do another 3.1 miles. You know what? I keep healthy spiritually. Tomorrow, I'm going to the church and I'm helping feed hungry people that are people in need, because I do it every Saturday morning. My son goes with me. But I'm out helping people, and that's why we're blessed. And the thing I want you to understand is, what about physical? What are you doing physically to stay healthy? What are you doing spiritually to stay healthy? What are you doing mentally to stay healthy? What are you reading every day? I read 3 or 4 chapters a day. What are you doing economically? I mean, what are you doing to build your business? And not only that, but stay strong in all the areas of your life. And that's what's going to get you through this situation. And think outside the box.
This is Angel Carmona.
Mr. Carmona, so how you doing?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I am super blessed. I was envying you and your wife down there in the Bahamas having a good time, and she's pregnant and baby came, and congratulations.
Yeah, the baby's right here on the call with us, you know, leading by example.
Well, tell everybody out there, sir, what you're doing to build your business during this situation.
Well, one thing I'm not doing is making excuses, you know. So as me and my wife are building, we're making sure we're surrounding ourselves, plugging into as many calls as possible so that we can stay focused. See, one thing Mr. Larry Raskin, the VP of Global Development for ACN, taught me about 10 years ago was that if you want to save stress out of your life, turn the TV off. He said, stop watching the news. He said, your favorite sports team is either going to win or lose. Whether it's going to rain, be sunny, or it's going to snow. He said, and there are a lot of bad people in this world, but there are also a lot of good people. He said, I just saved you years of your life. He said, if it's important enough, you'll find out through word of mouth. So that's one thing I did. That's my suggestion. I implore you to turn the TV off. You'll find out about it if it's important, and just focus. Focus on what you need to do and on your goals and your dreams, because distractions will kill every transaction you will have in this business. And the less distractions, the more focused you can be, and the more, you know, what you focus on expands. So if you focus on your production and what you want the more out of, that's what's going to expand in your life. If you focus on all the things that they're doing to instill fear in us, then that's what you're going to attract more into your life. Simple as that.